Good afternoon, beautiful spirits. From Eastern Standard Time, Washington, D.C. Hey guys, I had to do a reaction video to the BT Sport Roundtable Faceoff between Wilder and Tyson Fury that got posted today. I didn't see it till this morning. I'm just getting to it now. I know there's going to be some hilarious shit, okay? I know it's going to be some, a lot of banality in here. Let's watch it. Let's break it down. See what we hear. I hope I'm just not embarrassed too much.
And this is where I don't like you anymore. I came here today thinking me and you were similar. Well, sitting around this table, I know that me and you are so worlds apart. You're a bomb from Alabama. I
don't know when it's going to come, but it's going to come.
Skinny little man. You're a basketball player. You came here about 21 years old. I can do this all the way. I beat men like you 7 days a week.
This shit's gonna be fucking circus. Oh boy. I hope I don't regret this. Let's get to it.
It's on. It's the one we've been waiting for, and two of the most controversial, outspoken fighters in the world today, and this promises to be a great heavyweight title fight. We've got the WBC heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder, and the lineal champion, Tyson Fury, and it's one which will set pulses racing across the world. Both guys here now, face to face.
Lineal champion don't pay you much.
How does it feel looking across the table and seeing him?
It feels damn good, if I may say that. It feels real good. That's my emotions, that's my feelings, because this man.
You can tell Wilder definitely from Alabama. He's wearing this white shirt with some flowery patterns around the shoulder, and he got a skinny gold chain and this big one, the old school rapper, like late 80s days, big rope chains. Shirt button all the way up to the top. It's fitted. Let's continue. Of course, the Gypsy King is in a suit. Gray suit, vest, white shirt, tie. Let's proceed.
A lot of history together, you know. Yeah, and it's been going on ever since before we was champions. And to finally be able to have this moment.
What history? What history are they talking about? What history is Wilder talking about? That's what I'm curious about. You know what I'm saying? What history? Before they, he said history before we were champions. What history, Wilder? I'd like to know that.
Right now, to share the ring with him right now, it means a lot, you know. It's the right time. Back then, you know, look up on today, looking back, it maybe wasn't the right time. But right now, it's the right time, and I can't wait.
And Tyson, when you look across the table and see him?
It wasn't the right time because you weren't champion. Perhaps just coming up the ranks and your skills were less, much, much less than what probably they are today, which is still a little questionable, but let's proceed.
What emotions do you feel?
I feel as if, like he said, it's our right time to fight, you know. We're both world heavyweight champions. I'm unbeaten, he's unbeaten. He's 40 now, I'm 27, I know. And the most important thing is we're both willing to put it all on the line against each other. We're not holding back anything. There is no secrets. It's straight there.
This fight seemed relatively easy to make. Is that because you both wanted it?
Most definitely, hands down. You know, when two champions want to fight, they're going to fight. No one's going to get in their way. No one's going to hold them back. When a guy don't...
It could have been easy to make because Frank Warren helped produce the $50 million for the PBC that was presented to Wilder to fight Joshua. Frank Warren slipped up. In the previous video was a guy who presented a link in the last video, okay, of the Wilder was exposed by Shelly Finkel, his manager, and you look at that link, and it clearly shows where Frank Warren spoke too much and let something slip out. As far as he's saying, he saw the contract and he had a little bit to do with it. So that's probably why.
Want to fight? That's when you start seeing different things starting to shift, starting to change, different tones in their voices. The action, it showed.
Deontay Wilder stutters a lot. Seems like he has to think too hard about what he wants to say before he says it. And that's something.
So, who's the number one as we go into this? That's the belt that you're fighting for. That belongs to him. But do you go into this thinking you're number one?
Listen, I'm going into this as a challenger, as someone who's trying to fulfill a childhood dream of winning every belt in the heavyweight division. He's the champion, he's WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I've been a champion before of 4 or 5 different organisations. I'm still a lineal heavyweight champion of the world, but the way I go into this fight is Deontay Wilder's a champion and I'm going to his backyard to take it off him. And that's the way I want to look at it in my own mind.
Do you regard yourself as the world's #1 heavyweight?
I'm the baddest man on the planet. It don't get no better than me.
You're going to find out everything Wilder said is cliche. Almost everything comes out of his mouth. Well, at least 75% of his mouth, 75% of the things that come out of his mouth is cliche, is trite, is banal, okay? And when people need to speak in with a lot of cliches, overly used phrases is what a cliche is. It shows, in my opinion, a lack of original thought of their own. Okay? And it also may show that they're somewhat controlled in many ways.
Tyson, when you look into this guy's eyes, do you look across the table and think that is the baddest man on the planet?
If he says he's the baddest man on the planet, then I can't disagree with him because I can't see inside of his mind. And if he believes he's the baddest man on the planet, then he will be the baddest man on the planet. I need somebody of his level and calibre and danger to bring the best out of me. You know, I can be world...
Tyson said he needs somebody of his level, caliber, and danger. His level, caliber, and danger. But he's quick to say he's a bum. And that he's fought nobody. Okay, so that's a contradiction, Tyson.
Top 5, top 3, top 2 fighters in 5th gear without even trying, basically, by slipping and sliding and defending. But I need the extra challenge and the motivation of one punch and it's over to bring the best Tyson Fury out.
What's his weaknesses as a fighter?
I don't know yet. But when I get in the ring with him, I'm looking to explore that. You know, there's so many things that you can say looking on the outside of the ring as a fighter, as they're fighting up on competition. But you know that's not you. You know that's not your style. I bring a different vibe to the ring. So when I step in...
False, Wilder. I mean, a different vibe. I don't know what other vibe can you bring to the ring besides a vibe of either confidence, cockiness, an intimidating vibe, or whatever. I mean, it makes more sense to say I bring a different skill to the ring. A skill level, a tactical level. Power isn't tactical. How you use it can be tactical. It's something either you have or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like same as having a chin. Either you're gonna have a good chin. There's guys who have great chins. They might have been born with that. The bone structure. Okay. And some guys who don't. So just saying you bring a different vibe to the ring. You gotta, I need you to expound on that thought, expand on that thought a little bit, and what does that mean?
The ring, or when we both step in the ring, it's gonna be, you're gonna see the best of both of us. We're gonna bring the best out of both of us. And this is what boxing about. This is what happens when the best fight the best. You feel the tension in the air. When people stand around us, they get nervous already. Because this fight right here brings that energy to people.
Do Wilder have a lisp? Does Wilder has a lisp? Does he speak with a lisp? Because when he tries to speak fast and everything, you know what I'm saying? He sounds very muffled. I'm not trying to make fun of that, but maybe that's why he uses a lot of speak with a lot of maxims, cliches, and just trite phrases. You know what I'm saying? Because he may not have the ability, of course, to articulate himself, his thoughts, in a profound manner as clearly as Tyson Fury. So I say all of that to say, young brothers, reading is fundamental. Reading is fucking fundamental. Okay? Work on your diction, your enunciation, pronunciation, every fucking thing. Please. Please.
One of the best fights in the world, if not the best in the world. It demands respect.
And how much do you look forward to the opportunity of putting it on him?
There comes a point in every great fighter's life where they have to meet someone who's going to cement their legacy when they're gone. You know, people will be talking about me and Deontay Wilder in a long time to come. And they'll say, you know what, then both of them guys really stood up to the task and fought each other when they were in their primes. I'm not waiting for Deontay to get to 38, and he ain't waiting for me to get there. We're active now and at the best of our careers. You know, I'm just looking forward to an excellent fight. I know what he's going to bring.
Tyson is yet to be seen if you're at the best of your career, because you are fighting back. You have been out for 2.5 years. You fought 2 unranked opponents, okay, to get yourself in ranking with the WBC, which is ironic because he is not in the clean boxing program. He's not signed up with VADA, which that is a major story going around right now, which could throw a monkey wrench in this whole thing. We'll see.
He's going to bring ferocity and power, and I'm going to bring skill and technique. You know, I'm not saying he can't box, but he shouldn't think I can't punch neither, because so many times people have made the mistake of thinking, oh, he's a light puncher or whatever. Then if that was the case, why did Vladimir walk right through me and hit me with that big steel hammer he possesses? And everybody else over the years, I don't punch as lightly as you think. One hit of a heavyweight and it's over. Some punch harder than others, some have one punch knockout power. Some people take 2 or 3 punches to do the damage. But it's not about who can punch the hardest in the heavyweight division. Not at all, because every man who weighs over 200 pounds can punch hard. You know, my daughter's 8 years old, and if she punches me in the face, I know I've been hit off her, you know what I mean? So you don't want a big heavyweight puncher in the face, no matter if he's rated to be a puncher or not. And believe it or not, the people who's always been the ones who's supposed to be the knockout artists through a fall.
When you watch this video, you're going to notice that Tyson looks much, much more relaxed than Wilder. Wilder seemed to be sitting more in a stoic stoic manner. Very little facial expressions right now. Like he's thinking a whole lot, or he's putting on a front. We'll see.
Never really ever got hurt off them, but the ones who had no punch records at all, they're the ones who had me down twice.
Maybe underestimated.
Underestimated them the power. So this is what I'm saying for him not to do, is don't underestimate anything at any given moment. It can be over in a flash. Someone you don't see coming that does the damage. And that, for me, that's what I'll be looking to do to you. Sneak one in around the corner where you don't see. Little feints. Things that heavyweights from today don't do and that you've never faced before is footwork. Because there isn't anyone who practices footwork like me. Feints, sweet science. And that's what I'll bring to you. And the fact that I've chosen you, that I've had 2 fights coming back, and I want this fight, is a statement for the world to see. Because I don't just want to be someone who's coming back to win a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. I want this to be one of the greatest comebacks in boxing history, similar to the George Foreman and the other great comeback fighters, Muhammad Ali and all those guys. If I can win this belt, they'll put me amongst the greats of the comebacks and all the controversy and all the stuff that I've been through. All adds to the flavour. And there's no turning back now. This is it. Don't get scared now.
Do you get scared when you hear that?
I fear no man. You know, the way I came
Cliche again.
up, the way I was raised, it allowed me not to fear no man. You know,
He said the way I came up and the way I was raised. He was raised in the church. Father is a preacher. Grandmother is a preacher.
go by faith and not by sight.
Hold up.
Of every religious man.
I look at Deontay, yeah, and I see a lot.
We're rewinding something.
They'll put me amongst the greats of the comebacks and all the controversy and all the stuff that I've been through. All adds to the flavour. And there's no turning back now. This is it. Don't get scared now.
Do you get scared when you hear that?
I fear no man. You know, the way I came up, the way I was raised, it allowed me not to fear no man. You know, I go by faith and not by sight. I'm a very religious man.
I look at...
Okay. I go by faith and not by sight. Deontay, if you go in that ring by faith and not use your sight, your silly ass gonna get knocked the fuck out. Your silly ass gonna get knocked the fuck out, okay? And bro, you could be religious all you want. I'm a religious man. That's nothing but a redundant statement because every person who walks this earth is religious. Every person that walks this earth is religious. The word religion is I study etymology. The word religion comes from the Greek word religare. The Greek word religare, which means to bind, okay? And every person on this earth is religious. Why? Because we are creatures of habit, okay? And a religion is nothing but a practice or a habit, okay? A person can get up every morning and need that cup of coffee to get their day started. Guess what? They religiously drink a cup of coffee every morning before they get their day started. That's a religion. That makes them a religious man, okay? Somebody can say, a basketball player say, I get up every morning and I take 5,000 jump shots, okay, before I go to practice. Well, that's his religion. He religiously takes 5,000 jump shots a day before he gets on to his team practice. Every person on the earth is religious, okay? What he means to say is maybe I'm a man with an ideology, okay, or a mythology, depending on who you're talking to, okay? And the misunderstood word and how we misuse words also adds to the confusion and adds to our confusion and enables people to manipulate us more easier, Okay. One thing, if you, I grew up and raised in the church, junior deacon, vice president of usher board. I left the church out of high school, but I remembered a lot of the teachings in the Bible that I studied, and one of the teachings in that Bible was, your religion you should keep to yourself. Jesus said that himself. Your religion, okay, should be kept to yourself. Should be kept private, a secret. Because if everybody knew your religion, that would make you very, very predictable to them. Somebody would know how to tap your buttons, or push your buttons, I should say. Okay? People would know how groups of people will react if they offer certain cause. Okay? You'll become more effect than cause over your life if someone knows your ideology, okay? Or belief, faith or belief system that you practice. So that's one thing we do that's wrong. That's a misteaching. Whether you're a Christian, okay, or whatever, okay, I'm not a Christian, I'm not a Muslim, I'm not a Judaism or nothing like that, but your religion is supposed to be secret. It's supposed to be only to you, so nobody can use that against you, whether it's overtly or covertly.
Deontay, yeah, and I say a likeable, kind person. But like he said, he switches in the ring and he wants to do damage to you. But looking at him across this table, he doesn't look massive, he looks kind of skinny, he's got the athletic basketball build.
This is a religion.
Into boxing late.
I religiously smoke.
His nickname
all damn day
gives me the psychological edge. Because he calls himself the Bronze Bomber, that means a third place man. But he has so much gold in him, so he's obviously gunning for to be number one. So this belt's made of gold and grit.
Okay, Fury just busted his ass with some very, very thoughtful shit, because Fury is a man that can think. He thinks, and I'm not trying to, he has a little bit more sophisticated thought process than Deontay Wilder, and he can convey his thoughts faster than Deontay. And that gives him the advantage in any type of face-off, in any type of press conference or anything, okay? His mind is just working faster than Deontay's. And his mind probably going to be working faster than Deontay's when they fight, if they fight. But he took Bronze Bomber and said, well, you call yourself the Bronze Bomber. Well, that means you come in third place. That's what Fury just said. He said, call himself the Bronze Bomber. Well, if that's the case, that means you coming in third place. And Wilder just grinned because he didn't see that coming. He didn't see it coming from a mile away. Damn.
Not bronze, so I'll be relieving you of that and I'll get you a bronze one to cover it instead. On the mic. They may call you the Bronze Bomber, but I am the Furious One. You will feel the wrath of the Fury when he comes to America to crack the United States.
Also, historical note, the Bronze Bomber is nothing that's original. For my boxing historians, okay, and I'm an all-around historian of everything. Bronze Bomber, okay, originally was the Brown Bomber, okay? And the Brown Bomber was the nickname for Joe Louis. So even that is not original from Deontay Wilder. That's for you younger cats who didn't know that, okay? Joe Louis was called the Brown Bomber, okay? And Deontay or whoever in his team twisted that, or maybe he twisted it and said, I'm going to call myself the Bronze Bomber. And just thought I'd add that for you little youngins out there, so you won't think he created something original. Remember, learn to think. You have a wonderful mind, okay? Pull from it.
100%. This is a fight not to be missed. This is a fight that everyone's going to want to watch. And the reason is, I'm not going to, like I said to Steve Cunningham and Nassim Richardson, I ain't coming to America to play tic-tac boxing. I'm coming here to destroy cruiserweights. And to me, you're only a few pounds over the cruiserweight limit. And when you feel 19 stone, 18 stone on the jaw, and you will feel it sooner or later, your defence is quite leaky, you're for a wild punches, you're eager to land, I'll tag you. When I tag you, it's over. I'm not 40 years old like Luis Ortiz. When I get you going, I will jump on you and I'll get you out of there for sure. And when you start swinging, that's welcome to my world. Christmas come early. Them big swings, I've got the Floyd Mayweather heavyweight defence. No one can land a swing on me. Nobody, from any direction, help coming round the corner, I see them all coming. So unless you're going to bring something I ain't seen before, which is very unlikely because I've watched all your fights and I know what you do, you look for them big wild punches, then you can't beat me. You haven't got a prayer, really. I can be as city and be as humble as I want, but I know for a fact deep down in my soul, it's written in the stars for me to come back and wipe you out in style in America, live on Showtime and live on BT Sport. And everyone's going to say, how did he do that? And I'm going to say, you know what? I told you so. I'm back.
What do you say to that, Deontay?
You know, it's going to be a big task to get this belt. To step up to the opportunity, I salute
He's stuttering again.
you and I respect you for that. But it's not going to be easy, Tyson. I can like you and I can say I can love you as a man and look in your eyes and really genuinely mean that. But when that night of that fight comes, you're not going to be talking to Deontay Wilder. You're not going to be looking in the eyes of Deontay Wilder.
Who am I going to be looking in the eyes
You're
of?
looking in the eyes of the...
Okay, here come the gimmick shit. And this is what I don't like, okay? All this gimmick shit, Deontay. Respectfully, young brother. Okay? This man is bringing boxing history to you. He's talking what he's going to do to you in the ring. He's giving you details. Okay? He's breaking down, analyzing your style, and telling you about it and how he's going to defeat it. And all you can say is all this trite, cliche shit and shit for gimmicks, bro. Come on. That shit gets fucking old. Again, we must do whatever you can do, young people, young world, to harness your original thought, okay? So be walking around here like a fucking clone.
Bronze Bomber. You're going to feel him as well, too, just like the feeling that you feel him now.
Is that like an alter ego or something? Or is it
is it well like,
is it like a story that comes into you, or what is it?
It can be an alter ego. It can be a spirit. You know, it may be an ancestry spirit. Who knows?
Okay, Tyson got this motherfucker blabbering again. Pardon my French. You can say it could be a spirit. It could be an alter ego. It could be an ancestral spirit. I don't know. What the fuck?
I don't believe in all that stuff at all.
I do.
Because Jesus Christ is my saviour, and I don't believe in all spirits and alter egos. And even mentioning stuff like that on TV.
He said Jesus Christ is my savior. Okay. Tyson don't even appear to be a religious man. I mean, my bad. That shit is rubbing off on me right now, so my apologies. Tyson don't appear to be a man that believes in Jesus, so to speak. But I'm going to leave that at that.
You're getting it.
And
honestly,
that's the difference.
If God is with me, nobody can be against me. And if you're into spirits into your body, you can't win. You're already...
Okay, now he's talking in the motherfucking cliches. His shit is about to get fucking interesting now.
Lost. You can't beat me. I sit here today as a sincere man who tells the truth and hides nothing behind no curtains. I'm beating you 1,000,000%. I've not got no doubts. Even after all the time off, you cannot beat me. When you look at me, I'm not lying. I'm not just doing it for the cameras or whatever. I know deep in my heart you can't beat me. I know no one can.
All for Wilder's body. Yeah, I suggest y'all go watch this shit. All for Wilder's body language is that second there. And Tyson just effortlessly just penetrating his skull. But Roy Wilder looked a little uncomfortable.
I am unbeaten heavyweight champion of the world, like Rocky Marciano, the second man to do it in history. You can't beat me, and 10 more like you can't beat me. I have something that goes back in history, hundreds of years. Right here, the linealship at heavyweight division. And I know for a fact you can't take it from me. I just know. It's not what you do great, what you do wrong. I know deep in my heart I can beat you. Or else I wouldn't have took this fight and have opted for an easier fight.
See, the difference between me and you got your mind, you explore it narrowly. I'm an open-minded person. What you believe in, I may not believe in. What I believe in, you may not believe in.
It's okay to have an open mind, but it should not be open to any and everything, young world. Young world. I'm not talking to you brothers, sisters, men who already know this. But your mind should be open. But it's very, very dangerous to be open to any fucking thing. Okay? Because if it's open to anything, that means you're confused. And you're going to eventually be manipulated one way or the other, sooner or later.
That's just the case that you just showed to me.
100%.
But that's the thing about it. Just like I feel like I'm a better fighter, you may feel like you're a better fighter than me.
I don't feel it.
You say you know it.
I know it.
And then on that day, you're going to have to show it.
I will show
And
it.
that's the thing about it. See, it's good to talk. It's good to show emotion. It's good to have, show expression about it. To show how passionate you are about it. That's the easy part. That's just like a fan on the outside looking in, trying to tell you to throw a punch and throw combinations. Something that they see, it may not be that. But it's going to be a point in time that you're going to have to prove, and you're going to have to show the world everything you said. That's why you have to be careful, because your words are powerful. What you say out into the universe, it will manifest. What you say will come to pass.
Is that
how it comes?
Okay, you're right. What you say will come to pass, and all he's saying is he's going to beat the shit out you, Wilder. Shit! Okay, so if that is the case, what you just said, Wilder, what you say will come to pass, then all he's saying is he's going to bust your ass, okay? And you're not saying that. So we could look to your ass getting busted December fucking 1st. Just based off the logic that just came out of Wilder's mouth, right? Just based off the logic. Wilder, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
You never know. This is not your time. Your time may come, but this is not your time. You may think it's your time. You may feel like it's your time. But it's not your time, Tyson. This is my time.
Definitely
and it
not.
will forever be my time until I retire. I'm sorry to tell you that, because I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Speak it, believe it, receive it. That's why you're saying it. And this is why it's fucked up to be just a fucking speaking cliches and Christian gimmicks and all this shit to appeal to particular, pander to different groups of that's watching you, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? He said maybe it's an ancestral spirit a minute ago. What he was doing was pandering to the woke people, the people who follow Kemet. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying, follow your ancestors, believe in the spirit of the ancestors and all that. He's pandering to that group, okay? Now he's pandering to speak it, believe it, receive it. He's pandering to now the Christian group, which the woke group ain't a part of the Christian group. He's all over the fucking place. He's all over the fucking place, okay? Okay? That's all I'm saying. Have original thought.
In his mind.
Let me tell you, all that stuff you just said, you're already beat.
Believe it.
Anyone who has to have an alter ego and not be themselves in there
real.
and trying to get in someone's mind like that,
I'm not
you
trying to
can't beat me. And if I'm not talking to Deontay Wilder, let me talk to the other person inside you, the bronze bomber. You're looking at a man who stands in the light. I can't be beat by any alter ego. I can't be beat.
I don't want you to feel
I've already beaten you. I've beaten you once in Dusseldorf. I'll beat you again in America.
Never.
Can't be done. I can't be beat.
Even when you stand aside and you feel
I do speak it. I do believe it. And I do say it to the world. Because I want the world to know the truth. And people like you want them to know nothing. You might say speak it, believe it, see it, but I don't know what you believe in. I don't, but I know what you believe in. You believe in something I don't.
Well, that's the problem.
We don't believe in the same things.
And we're from a different
And this
world.
is where I don't like you anymore.
Culture.
I came here today thinking me and you were similar.
We ain't from a... Deontay just said we're from a different world, different culture. No, we're not, motherfucker. We're from the world... planet called Earth. We ain't from a different culture. It's the same fucking culture. Okay? Same fucking culture. Okay? English name, motherfucker. Whether we was colonized, yeah, that's what happened. But all of it, when that happened, we became a part of the same world, same fucking culture. Okay? Again, people, I'm just dissecting, okay, the difference when saying something that is profound, okay, and an original thought, and makes sense, to just saying, blabbering, whole bunch of shit, okay? Know the difference. Reading is fundamental.
Well, sitting around this table, I know that me and you are so worlds apart.
Most definitely.
Worlds apart. I look to nothing to come inside me and win fights. Only the power of God above. That's it. And I get the power from that. I don't get the power from anything else. I don't need a second person to come and help me. I've already beaten people like you many, many times. I'm bumping into people like you every single day of my life. And I give them the same answer.
There's only one person.
This nigga.
Asking you shall receive. Asking you
There's
receive.
only one bronze bomber.
Yeah, I can see it now. I can see it.
Are you fucking kidding me, man? There's only one Bronx bomber. Fucking gimmicks, man. What song did he sing that from? Na 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 na. Walking in a winter wonderland. Don't it go something like that? What's the name of that song, people? I don't know. Help me out. I can't remember.
The alter ego coming through.
Don't you feel
you and your alter ego are a pack of bombs.
Don't you feel she's the energy?
I don't feel nothing.
Okay. Okay. See? He said a man of this level, of this caliber, of this danger. And now you and your now you and your alter ego is a pack of bums. See? These motherfuckers is a joke. Okay? This is not good. Okay? We can't let boxing get into this gimmick shit, man. Because it's fake. He was a caliber fighter, a dangerous fighter, to a pack of bums, him and his alter ego. Bronx Bomber!
The ancestry, what is it?
What you will.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
What you will.
Where are you from? Who
What
are
you
you?
will.
You're a bum from Alabama.
What you
You're getting
will.
knocked out. That's it. Listen, you might be the only one who's bronze
What you
bomber.
will.
They don't even say that in the US. You've copied that from
You feel
England.
back in the ground
You
like
heard the
Cunningham
fans saying
put you
there's
on
only
the
one
ground.
Tyson Fury.
He got in his...
And you
Oh, he got in his...
So you decided to
You're gonna
copy
feel
it.
a tickle in your
Listen, I
tummy.
beat
You're
men
gonna
like
start from your
you
chin.
time and time again.
It's going to go through
You
your
have never
chest like
faced
cough
anybody like
medicine in the
me.
middle of the night.
Doesn't matter.
It's going to tingle through your hips.
It does tingle.
Like
I've
you
been
will
hurt
be.
before.
It's
But it
gonna
doesn't
go through your
matter. It
kneecap
doesn't matter about
like that.
going hurt. You can't
Tingle through
land
your
it.
fucking
You ain't
hips.
got the
You're
skill
going
to
to
land.
tingle from your feet.
You ain't got a skill to land it.
You ain't never felt
Definitely
power
not.
like mine. You never been
Power,
in
yes,
a
I have felt
power
power.
like mine.
You're
Wilder doing this like this, his face right now. He never felt with no power like
no
mine.
power. Power in what?
Fucking talking like he from fucking Dragon Ball Z and shit.
Negative energy.
You ain't felt that because I
You're
told
a
you a long
bum.
time ago
You're a
I'm
bum.
going to baptize you.
Yeah, well, let's see if you
And
can
I'm going to show
baptize.
you, I'm
I
going to
don't
put the
think you
spirit
can
inside of you.
100%.
I'ma baptize you with the spirit.
Claim I don't want.
It's going to
Because
be
I've
your
already
God
beat that
against my
spirit
God.
Time and time again.
And we going to see, may the best man win in
100%.
everything. But I
100%.
guarantee you, that right there, at the end of the night, it came with me, and it leaving with me.
Well, I'll promise you this, and I'll make a deal. After I beat you, I'll give you that belt back, because that belt don't mean shit to me.
Make sure you keep
I will win that, and I'll hand it you back.
Make sure you keep your
Because the
promises. I
belts
come
don't
from
mean
a place
nothing
where
to
I
me.
had unfulfilled promises. And I've had enough of unfulfilled promises.
I'll give you it back.
I
As a
told my
present.
daughter when she was
You
1
wouldn't be
year
so
old.
fair to me, would you? So
I
I'll give
told
you
my
back.
daughter when she was 1 year old, I looked her in her eyes and I know what the fate, my journey in this sport, just getting into this sport at 21 years old. I told my daughter, I looked her in her eyes. I told her Daddy will be a world champion.
Good stuff.
He's going to be able to
Congratulations.
support you beyond your belief. I fulfilled that promise, and I'm going to continue to do it along with the 5 others.
You can't.
No man on earth will ever beat me, Tyson. No man on earth.
Okay, young people, young black men, okay? It's not pronounced earth, okay? It's earth. It's not no man on earth, okay? Earth. Earth. Reading is fundamental.
Okay, if you named after the great Mike Tyson, no man's going to beat me, and I'm going to show you.
You know what you are? A bully.
Never
I
been a
came here
bully.
today thinking you was a
Never
you
been a
was
bully.
You tried bullying me, Joe Saunders.
Wow, okay. Yeah, Wilder just started laughing because he just, oh, your boy. A psychological traumatization that every black man on this planet is trying to escape from. Because we are subordinates, we're at the bottom of the barrel. We're boys. Why? Because in most cases, we'll be dealing with America, colonized countries, whatever. Our face ain't the dominant group. And our future is just not in our hands. So if your future is not, if you don't have total control of your future, you know what I mean? And somebody does, then that is the man and you're the boy. And that not just don't pertain to black men. That could pertain to Scottish history, Irish history, Slavic history, okay? British history, too. Because Britain was taken over, like I tell you, I'm a historian, and Britain was taken over by Normandy. The French, through the Norman conquest of 1066. So that pertains to all of us to some degree. And that hurt. But to particular black, from him saying that to him, he has to laugh that off because that hurt. You know what I mean? That struck something back here in the reactive mind. Let's continue.
One of my fellow mates, yeah, and he put it straight on you. Yeah, you jumped up in the big heavyweight to a little man, trying to bully him, saying, "Did you say that?" He said, "Yeah, I did." So if he says that, 11-stone man, we come from the same background. What do you think I'm going to do to you?
Nothing.
I ain't 10 stone,
Nothing.
19 stone.
And when he see me like you out, he gonna be like, he gonna wish his lucky stars that he never got there. He gonna wish his lucky stars that Deontay Wilder didn't catch him. But I had
lucky
the
stars
opportunity to do what I wanted to do, to be in the job. You know, my world is different than y'all world over here. What y'all do over here is day and night to my world and what I go to, baby. This is nothing compared to what I...
My world is different from y'all world. Okay, this is where it's starting to get tricky. And this is where this... I don't want to say Deontay Wilder is being a proponent in the divide and conquer amongst people and groups of the world. But saying that is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody struggles all over the planet. The world is a ghetto for the most part. Okay? And different from y'all world, you know. This... Okay, words like this is why Conor and Khabib had what happened at their match. Okay? And this is what we're going to stay away from. Beautiful people of the world. That's what the fuck we're going to stay from. okay? Because it's starting to play into that bullshit.
You go through every day.
You don't go through nothing.
This is nothing over here what I go
I'm
through.
from a rough neighborhood.
Fear.
It doesn't
This ain't
mean
nothing.
nothing. I am from a rough
Being a
neighborhood.
gypsy
I
kid
didn't
ain't
have
nothing
it
compared
hard.
to what
I didn't have it hard coming up.
we got projects that'll take all that out.
Doesn't matter.
Walk through it.
Doesn't matter.
Walk through it.
So now, why is Wilder pandering to poor people and people who live in projects? What does that have to do with his fight against Tyson Fury? He's pulling now. Oh, man, oh. Shit. Did Wilder grow up in the projects? Did Wilder grow up in the projects? Somebody find that out.
Since you're the gypsy king, walk through it and see if you survive out of it. That's what I
Doesn't
live through.
matter. Does not matter.
This don't scare me. Nothing
What
over
you
here
gonna
scare
do?
me. No
Doesn't
man
matter.
over here scares me.
Doesn't matter.
You don't scare me.
A motherfucker with a gun is scary. A man with a motherfucking gun about to lock your motherfucking ass up to scare you. Anywhere. Shut that shit up. Talking all that bullshit. Just yakety yak.
No one scares me because if I wanted to do something, Tyson, believe me, it will be done. When you at night sleeping and dreaming about me, know this. I don't know when it's gonna come.
I don't know, sleeping and dreaming about you.
But it's gonna come. And when it comes, bam, baby, tonight.
You're talking nonsense. You say you're from the projects and all this.
No, I didn't say I was on the projects. I didn't
You're
claim
from
that.
places like
I didn't
this.
claim
It doesn't
that.
mean anything.
Oh shit! Okay, then Tyson found out the answer for us just now. Say you claim from the projects. He said, no, I ain't say I was from the projects. I ain't claim that. I ain't claim that. So he's not from the projects. Yet he was trying to use the projects a minute ago, for whatever, to try to make a point. What point? If you ain't grew up in those projects or in those rough ass fucking neighborhoods. Oh man, Tyson's.
Claim that.
If a man's been brought up hard or not, it's the drive in the individual. I wasn't brought up hard. I never had a hard life. I had brand new Mercedes as a 16, 17 year old.
You don't understand.
So I have a
You
road
can't
to
understand my
success in
pain.
Gloucester.
You can't understand my pain. You know you don't live in my world.
I don't
You
live in
don't
your
live in my.
world.
You don't.
Exactly. Look at
so
you.
you can't understand.
You're a mess.
You can't.
You do live in your world. We all live in the same world. What's happening, the same shit is happening to everybody around the world. To some degree or some form. Okay?
Understand,
Guys, no taste and no class.
If
Look at the state
Alexander
of
McQueen with a host of top with jury all over his a mess, then baby, please put more chocolate on me because I wanted to get a little messier.
Guys, we've got to leave it there.
You get knocked out. Remember this. I'll make you eat them
Little
words.
mess,
I'll
what?
promise you with a
I
job.
want you to.
You'll be looking to land them big
Promise
shots.
me that. Look me in my
I promise
eyes
you.
and promise me
I
that.
swear to God.
He's looking at
I
you.
will give you the
Don't
best
laugh.
beating you've
I
ever
don't
had in
want
your
no
life.
smirk on your
Don't
face.
laugh.
I want you to
No
look me in
smirk.
my eyes.
I don't need to be serious because I beat men like you 7 days a week and twice on
I
a
am
Sunday.
serious.
You can be as
I
serious you
mean
want.
what I say.
It doesn't matter. You're
Guys,
getting
say
beat.
what I mean.
Men like you can't beat men like
You're
me.
gonna find
You
out.
need alter egos and
This
other
is a
help.
special
I
moment.
do it on my own,
And
buddy.
it's one special night. One special moment.
You're a bum, dosser, and that's how it is. And I'm knocking
We
you
gonna
back.
find
Okay, y'all. Hey, all my British brothers over there, what the fuck is a dosser? I tried to look this shit up. I'm not sure how to spell the word. Can y'all tell me what the fuck is a dosser? Some motherfuckers, most motherfuckers ain't gonna even, you know, a lot of people ain't gonna even think twice about it or care what it means. I want to know what the fuck is a dosser. I must know what this word means. Okay? I do not like going across a word I do not understand. That's the difference between me and many people.
out.
Guys, we've got to leave it there.
We gonna find
15
out.
stone on the
Come on
floor.
with it, baby.
We've got to leave it.
Come on, baby. Go.
You a bitch again.
Break out with the
You've
spirit
been
of shout.
promising to baptize me for a long time.
We've got to leave it there, guys.
Everything Wilder. His new nickname is fucking Deacon Wilder. Is all he uses Christian cliches and shit all this stuff. And I guess that comes from his father being a preacher and his mama being a pastor. Bishop Wilder. Bishop Wilder. Heavyweight slap boxer of the world.
We have an exciting fight for you. I can barely get a word in edgeweight.
And for those, I'm rooting for Wilder, people. I want Wilder to beat this guy. Don't get it twisted, okay? I want Wilder to beat it. My heart, even though the heart don't have any emotions, but my heart wants Wilder. My head says fucking Fury gonna beat the shit out this dude. We're gonna see December 1st.
We have an exciting fight coming up for you on BT Sports. I'll be there. Make sure you're there.
And tell me what the fuck is a Dawson?
They mean it.
What is a Dawson, man? Isn't it a dog? Is a Dawson a dog? I'm not sure.
I done seen him.
I thought a Dawson is a dog, but I'm not sure. Tell me what a Dawson is.
When I was you can't to myself. I know you can't. My power is real, baby, and you will feel the baptism.
When I look at you, I say, Dawson,
and that's what. And that's what I want you to feel when it's time to play that ring.
You're a
So when I do knock you out,
skinny
it's
little
gonna be
man.
that bad moment.
You're a basketball player. You came into boxing at 21 years old. I've been doing this all my life. I beat men like you 7 days a week.
I'm trying to mobile and hostile, baby. I'm trying to hard over the line. I am a king.
Agile, mobile, hostile.
I am a king.
I'm a king.
I'm a king.
Where does it say king? It says third place loser in your name. You're a king. My name is Kingston King. You're a doctor.
I believe it now, and you receive it.
You're my workman. You work for me now. You work for me.
See.
Look at the way you're dressed.
See.
Look at the way I'm dressed.
Well,
I'm dressed like a king. You're dressed like a dosser.
Really? You look like you work for the office or somebody.
What the fuck is a dosser?
I don't know what you got a belt from.
For me right here,
take it right back.
Hey, I should have been in a group.
You should have been a ball player, because when you meet a real fighting,
Why does he grab his nuts in his face?
Hey.
But this ain't basketball.
He did a Michael Jackson spin and grabbed his nuts.
This is a second option.
Does it mean with basketball? I choose this.
Y'all go watch this shit.
I choose it because I want to be the best.
I'm gonna dunk on you.
Listen, you came here.
The best line,
I didn't want to fight you, but I.
best comeback he had all day. You're right. I play basketball. I'm going to dunk on you. That's the best comeback he had all day. Damn. About time, Wilder.
Like any man born from his. You're no different.
And I
I'm
respect
knocking you
that.
spark out.
And I respect that. And that comes with I respect that.
Let's kicking on the floor.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I see people like
There's
you.
only one Bruce Bubba. There's only one Bruce Bubba.
I'm the golden
There's
child.
only one Bruce Bubba.
Tyson Fury is coming to America. And a king like me, where is he going to find a wife?
They funny motherfuckers, man.
And I already went to Brooklyn. You kicked your ass once. You're a bum. You work for me, son. I can't wait.
Okay. I'm happy that shit is over. Oh, God. I felt like I lost a few points on my IQ that last 50 minutes. During the actual 23 minutes. 53 minutes of me talking in between. My apologies it took that long, okay? Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. I suggest you go watch this on your own. It's only 24 minutes long. It's quite entertaining. The whole thing, out of the 24 minutes, Wilder spoke about, Wilder spoke about 8. Wilder spoke about maybe 7 minutes, 6-7 minutes total. The rest of the 18 minutes, 17 minutes was all Fury, of course. This is going to be interesting. And also, let's keep in mind, as this keep going through, we do not let this get on an emotional level. We need to call out any of the bullshit stuff that's being said that can divide people. Okay? And create of course, a hostile environment for the people who's going to go see this fight, mainly. And the people where you're at. People who talk about who's getting won, who's getting lost. We don't want to see Brits fighting Americans. That's some ignorant shit. That's some stupid shit. Very, very stupid. Okay? And it's fucking the dumbest fucking shit in the world. Where the fight is between two men. It's not between us. But since, you know, Wilder keeps saying this is an emotional sport, it should be nothing but a spectator sport for us. Let's watch these two beat each other's asses and us stand on the side, cheer our men on, whoever we're rooting for, and let that be, okay? Anything else is just complete ridiculousness. One love. Myra Magnus, segment of Pure Pugilism. I'm tired after this dumb shit. They done gave me the itis after eating all this fucking rubbish for the last hour. One love. Like and subscribe. Peace.